It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. So I want to take it back to like levels of the P&L and how we give detail to certain groups of employees. So one of the things that I have found to be helpful, and it's kind of based on how they get compensated and rewarded, right? Like technicians get compensated based on the revenue that they produce if you're paying commission. So we got to tie their revenue to like the thing that they see, right? We got to show them their revenue so they can understand how they made their commission. When we're incentivizing a production manager, they have some salary in our business. They have some commission because we still want them to be out producing as well while they're managing the team. But we also tie some bonus of them managing all of our cost of goods sold. Because for us, cost of goods sold, and for all of our bookkeeping clients, cost of goods sold is going to be anything happening in the field, whether it's the labor, the supplies, the chemicals, like whatever those folks are doing in the field, the manager is responsible for it. So we set cost of goods sold targets for them every month. And if they beat it, they can get pretty significant bonuses. And it's kind of like step up scaling bonuses. The more they beat that cost of goods sold percentage by, the bigger bonus they get at the end of the month. It's not something you can really do weekly because it like when you make the supply purchase and when you pay the fuel credit card or whatever, like all that stuff kind of has to melt into the month. But because they have an incentive that's tied to all of cost of goods sold, we provide our managers that are managing the technicians with all of that cost of goods sold detail. They need to know, to Gabe, what you had said before, they need to know where they have an impact on the P&L. And those managers dictate when we buy supplies, how the people are using them in the field, how is that technician staying with us or are they getting fired? And can we get them productive to help their labor rates? I'll stop there. What do you guys think about that? As you've got people managing people, how do you incentivize them for the performance of all the people that they're managing? And how do you give them insights into your P&L to help them know what they're meant to accomplish?
I'm pretty, I mean, in general, this is not just with those people, but even just across the board, I'm pretty open with all of our people. And I'm super transparent about it. And it's kind of like what Rob said earlier, where I'll have the conversation with them. And if they have the maturity or the open mind to understand, like, it may not be what they want to hear, but that's just what it is and what it comes down to in the business, then for the most part, it's always gone well. Like I just had a conversation with a guy who's kind of in the middle of like from a tech to becoming a production manager. Mm-hmm. And there's another guy ahead of him. And so he was wondering, they found out how much he got paid versus what he got paid. And he gets 25 and he gets 20. And so it was like, well, no, yeah, this is why he gets 25 because of X, Y, and Z, right? And if you want to get 25, then this is what you have to do, right? And so now this guy's earning 25 and he went and did it because he was mature enough to have the conversation and be like, this sucks, I don't like that, but I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. So I'm super open across all levels, but especially at, with like Emily in Tampa at that level where she's managing girls in the field and she's responsible for our cost of goods sold. Like she knows everything that's going on in the business.